You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you two are something.
We're bad friends.
Hey,
What?
who went to Joshua Tree? Did you have a fun time?
Oh my God! You know, it's like in the movies. You know, there's a bunch of fucking cars ramming into each other in the desert.
What?
Bald white dudes with fucking chrome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joshua
It's like
Tree, man.
Going out, it's out there.
You do some mushrooms, man.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of dirty whites out there.
A lot of dirty whites.
Yeah.
That's who goes to the desert. Dirty whites. I love.
No,
the desert.
I like the desert, man. It's there's nothing to do. That's number one.
No, there's so much to do.
Well, there you could look at rock formations.
You could go hiking.
Rock formations.
You could go swimming.
I can go hiking here
Where?
in
Like the
the
like
Hollywood
Griffith?
Hills. The Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, but you won't.
I've never.
I know. That's my point.
Yeah, I have never.
At least if you
And
do.
I
it-
didn't go hiking there as well.
I know.
But what I do love about it, it's alone time with me and my family.
So it's not alone at all.
It's completely alone. It's like the most alone I've ever felt.
And you're with six other people.
Well, I'm there with the old man Raj.
You were there with
Old man Raj,
Kalila's mama and
her
papa.
mom. I went with.
Do they like you?
It's like is not the word I would use. It's
They tolerate-
pure love.
They
It's
love you.
pure love because I'm a special one.
Yeah, you're a special boy.
I'm a giver. Oh, really? You're shaking your head. I'm not. Who won Chikicha?
What's Chikicha? Is that
It's a Filipino
it's
card
like an
game.
Asian
Who
card
won,
game?
Who,
yeah.
Who won Chikicha? I took second in one tournament.
Roger won.
I took second in that tournament, and then who won the 4-man Chikicha?
You.
Yeah. Do you know why?
What's the song?
Chikicha, Chikicha, Chikicha for the mind, my friend. I'm gonna win the battle of the brain.
A Chikicha.
Yeah.
Pick up your card. Chikicha pack today.
Yeah. So we did that. What else did we do? I saw.
The family went hiking and you didn't go, I heard. And you brought your hiking boots.
Well, no, somebody bought me brand new hiking boots that have never been worn.
Who bought them?
Kalila.
Yeah, why do you say somebody? Like it's a mystery.
It's a magical
Who else would
fucking
get you
hiking
hiking
fairy.
boots?
Sometimes I get hiking boots underneath my pillow from the magical
No.
fairy.
So they all went hiking. You did not. Did you sleep when they were hiking?
Chikicha, Chikicha,
Chikicha for the brain.
Yeah.
The mind or the brain?
The first
iteration is mine.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the nature? Did you soak it up, Bob?
I've been there before. What we also did is we have some hippie friends out there. Shane D. Yeah. We have Shane D. Burning woman.
Burning woman.
And she has a boyfriend. His name is Linus. And
Wait,
Linus.
The man's name is Lioness?
Linus.
Oh, Linus.
Yeah.
Oh, like from fucking
Charlie Brown.
Peanuts.
Charlie Brown. Linus. I've never met a guy named Linus.
Is Linus the stinky one?
Yes.
The one that has lines coming off?
Yeah.
That's funny.
There's always flies.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
poop flies.
And Linus owns a coffee shop
No
slash pizza place
Slash
So he-
CBD Emporium.
Yeah.
Slash
So we opened it up
hemp
for us.
necklace maker. Slash
Slash.
311 international disc burner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this guy. I know Linus.
Yeah. And Linus opened up his coffee shop pizza. He made pizza for us. It was fun.
That's awesome. Did you make pizza?
No.
Oh, would he let you make handmade pizza
No,
or no?
no.
Oh, no.
I don't know how.
What's his shop called? Should we shout it out?
I don't know. Linus's
Oh, go to Linus's Pizza and Coffee.
Pizza coffee. Yeah.
Linus Pizza Coffee.
Yeah, there's a show called I like. It's called Body Bazaar. No?
I don't know it.
Body Bazaar is a very interesting show. Every episode has 3 very unique physical conditions or abnormalities or deformities.
This is where the thing came from that you taught me about.
What?
This is where that crazy deformed disease person came.
A
What was
lot
it?
of different ones.
Progeria?
Progeria?
Not progeria. The other one that you showed me. The one where it's like.
Prepossessant?
No.
Pop.
Pop.
I don't know. Which one?
You showed me a picture of someone on the internet. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, that one. That's called Harlequin.
Harlequin. Harlequin.
Yeah. No. There is somebody with Harlequin in it, but there's other different crazy ones where they have ones where they have a skin disorder. They do. They have a skin disorder where, they're born with no skin.
What do you? Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's almost like you can see their veins and you can see the
they
inner
have no
workings. Yeah, they're
skin.
translucent.
Yeah, I saw this one where the mother in the mornings have to wrap, his son like a mummy
Before he goes out.
before he goes to school, like a mummy, and
Yeah.
then at nights he has to take a 3-hour bath to take the bandages off, and every layer it takes off, and he screams
Because it fuses to his skin.
Yeah, and he has to live like that every fucking day.
Don't you feel lucky?
Like, yeah, I want it.
You want that?
Yeah, I do want it.
Do you see my freckly? I got more sun yesterday, and you know what my babysitter used to do? My Mexican babysitter. She used to take me on the roof when she was tanning.
What was her name?
Lisa
Mexican.
Alvarez.
Oh, there we go.
She'd take me on the roof, and she hated my freckles, and she would make fun of me. And she says, freckles are ugly. And I got self-conscious. You know what she used to do? She used to put lemon juice on my freckles to see if they'd go away.
Yeah.
She tried to burn them off my body.
Yeah, freckles are ugly.
Why?
Why not?
What's ugly about it? It gives me a little bit of style.
It just, for me, I just don't. I used to date a girl with freckles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to, like, when she was sleeping at night, I'd connect the dots. Yeah.
Shut
I would,
up.
Yeah, I would. I'd
Shut
make a
up.
zodiac in the back.
You did?
Yeah.
I have the
Sometimes
Big
I did a
Dipper.
swastika.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I have the Dipper on my back.
Yeah, it's just a freaky little thing that humans have.
It gives me texture.
You can call that.
In the same
I
way
like
that your-
perfect things.
In the same way that your skin tone is yellow, it has a yellow undertone.
There's no yellow. It's so funny. You know what?
You do have yellow. I have a red or orange. I'm red and orange undertone. You have yellow undertone.
If this was, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
If you pulled out a crayon with my skin, it wouldn't say yellow.
Yeah.
It wouldn't say yellow on the thing.
You'd be closer to yellow than you would any other color in the box.
Brown.
No, you're not brown.
Oh my God, you're fucking ridiculous.
No,
Yeah.
you have an undertone of yellow. Skins have undertones. Look it up. I have an undertone of reddish and orange.
So what does Rudy, Bad Rudy? What does she have an undertone?
Taupe.
It's a taupe color.
It's like a yeah.
Shit.
She's poop. You're poo-poo.
Yeah, I call it poop.
You're poo-poo kid.
Yeah. So I have an undertone. Wow, you met my brother? He has it too.
He's a deeper. His yellow is deeper than
He's
yours.
a deeper yellow.
It's almost it's burnt yellow.
Burnt yellow. Is
Burnt
that
yellow.
Yeah.
Sun crisp.
Sun crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heat. He's like a heat miser yellow. Like it's really intense, but it's the depth of. You know how the middle of a fire, the hottest part of a fire. You know what I mean? It's like it's like guttural and deep. Yeah, it's deep.
Your red is very deep as well.
I know this.
Yeah.
Well, it's more orange. I think I'm more orange beyond my hair.
Yeah, it's like
My tone is orange.
it's like the color of, you know how a dog's dick comes out?
The lipstick.
Yeah, the lipstick part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this.
You take that, yeah, and you chop that part out. If I was gonna make your collar, I would chop that part out.
Yeah.
And then I would probably take a really strawberry starburst.
Yeah.
Yeah, smash that, right?
And grind it together into
yeah. And then I would take just a big steamy pile of shit. You know?
And that's my color?
Yeah.
Here's what you are.
Yeah, what?
You're a I'll take a couple of glass noodles
Yeah.
and I mesh the glass noodles together with urine, but dehydrated urine. Hot, bright yellow, dehydrated. I didn't drink water for a week urine.
Yeah.
Okay? Then I mix that around for a while. Then I take fingernail clippings. Okay? Fingernail clippings, mash that together inside of there. A couple of the butts of cigarettes. A couple of cigarette butts for texture and absorbency.
Yeah.
Smash that together,
Yeah.
and that's you.
Ah. You know what I would do for yours?
You're a noodle cigarette butt toenail.
Yeah.
That's your. If that would be your scent, that would be your scent. If someone said, "What does Bobby smell like?" I go, "Noodle cigarette butt toenail." What is mine? Dog dick. You think I'm dog dick?
No. Yours is if you took like a fat Karen,
Okay.
you know, in the park, she's
Meredith?
complaining. Yeah, no, a Karen complaining.
But a Meredith is the fat Karen.
Yeah. A Meredith,
Yeah.
yes. And she's complaining, right? But
Mm-hmm.
she happens to have a yeast infection, right? And I tackled that little Meredith down,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I, you know, put a hazmat suit on, whatever, because I don't like Meredith's the smell down there.
Right.
And I would shave off, you know what I mean, bits of that yeast. Yeah, stick it in one of those like those little, you know, in Asia we crunch like nuts and stuff in a
Little
bowl.
medicine bowl.
Medicine bowl. That's right.
Yeah.
I would stick that in there, right? And I would sneak into the White House, right? Yeah.
What are you doing in the White House?
To get Trump? I need Trump's shit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would take.
I had lunch with him yesterday.
No, you didn't. And
Yeah.
then I would take the taint hairs.
Of Trump?
Yeah. It's redder than most.
Yeah.
And it's also mixed in with like lies
Yeah.
and deceit.
Yeah.
And I would clip that out.
Yeah.
Stick it in it with the Meredith yeast.
Uh-huh.
Right? And then I would take that, what's that animal in Chicago? The grizzly animal.
In Chicago?
Your mom.
It's funny.
That grizzly animal. It's
Don't talk about my mother.
well, it's just a joke. Relax.
Yeah. My mother's very pretty.
She's a beautiful woman.
Unlike your cross-eyed mother.
Well, you don't have to fucking get.
I'm not Bobby mother. I'm Bobby mom.
You're so fucking mean, dude. That's your skin color. Anyway,
Your mom, you know what your mom looks like?
What?
Your mom looks like, you know when kids dress up as old people?
yeah.
And they're wearing, that's what your mom looks like, a kid
Ew,
that's
wow.
wearing a mask.
Wow.
You know kids are dressing up like old people to buy booze with during COVID?
Really?
This is a real thing. Young teenagers
Yeah.
will put on a ton of like makeup and like a bonnet, and they wear the mask because it covers up the majority of their face and their hair.
Yeah.
And they wear old people clothes. They're going to thrift stores.
Yeah.
And they're getting canes and they're walking in and they're buying booze. They're fucking geniuses. They caught a bunch of teenagers doing it just the other day.
Wow.
How smart.
Because I haven't been to a store since the pandemic.
I know.
Do you have to, like, how do you? If I give them a credit card and they go, ID, please.
Nobody asked for ID.
They don't.
I swear to God, I haven't been. But I don't get asked for ID when I buy booze or anything anyway anymore. But I've never seen them. But now everyone does Apple Pay.
You know, you have this really weird, like, because, you know, sometimes when I look at you, I think to myself, here's a really good bro. A guy that I could be pals with, chum around. You know what I mean? It's almost as if you and I are two children that really didn't grow up with each other, but it's almost as if
Couple neighborhoods away.
I've known you for all my life.
Yeah.
And that we've been doing this from the dawn of time,
Yeah.
being reincarnated and doing it again and again, right? But then sometimes I feel like I don't know you at all, and that you are an evil piece of garbage human, and I just don't want to be there with you. Where I want to be is with the chummy, you know, whimsical,
When we're having fun.
having fun.
But that's
I don't
only
like
that's
the
only when you
parental-
want to have it.
The parental, you know.
Oh, you don't like to be told what to do.
You're disappointed.
You got mad at me because I didn't fucking play video games because I just couldn't admit the truth.
Yeah.
Which is I fucking don't want to play video games with a group of people. I don't.
It's fine.
I don't want to play with a bunch of strangers. If you said let's sit in a room and play Super Nintendo together, I'd probably be here for 10 hours. But instead, I don't want to be online.
You don't have. Number one, we don't have to.
It's
stream
streamed.
It. We don't
It's
have-
on the internet.
No, we don't
I've
have to-
seen it all. I've watched it.
I know. My brother doesn't like when people stream.
You guys stream every week.
I know, but there are people that he'll go on as like he'll go. I don't want to stream, and they'll turn it off. My point is this.
How do you know they turn it off? What
Or
if they
I will
record
destroy
it?
them. What do you mean?
Can't they just record it without you knowing?
What they're gonna listen? I play with a kid named Ramey.
I know
He streams
Ramey.
in Georgia.
I've heard about this,
All right,
yeah.
or this kid, right?
Yeah.
If he streamed, because sometimes I'll go, my manager will call, and I'll go, pause the stream. They all pause it because I want to talk to them, or my manager, about things.
You're just trusting all these random strangers from the internet?
They're friends now.
You don't even know them.
I do know them. I know them as much as I know anybody else.
All you know about them is that you enjoy playing video games together.
No, when you're playing, Listen, it's not as if when you're playing,
You're gonna give me some philosophical depth about you playing a video game makes you like best friends with somebody?
No, but I'm just saying that what you think to yourself is that when I'm playing, it's not as if we're constantly strategizing.
What are you talking about?
We talk about how was your day at work? This happened. You remember
What does Ramey do for work?
He used to work at a car dealership, but then he got fired. Now he works at a 4-star hotel as a receptionist because he's moving here in September. He's trying to save his money.
Why is he coming to LA?
Because he wants to do. He used to work for like a local sports show in his hometown of Georgia, and he was doing their social media, and he also was producing some segments. He's always wanted to live in that world. He's a huge fan of yours, huge fan of mine. He's a huge podcast fan. He knows all of them.
So he's become a real friend.
I'm friends with all of them.
But the other people you don't know as well as you know him.
I only play with people that I know. In the beginning, yes, albeit yes, but the ones that I'm playing with now.
So you're developing a relationship with these
No,
people.
they're my friends.
You're falling in love with these people on the internet.
Yeah, it's not people from the internet. They're just kids that are always on.
How old are they?
Ramey's 20.
How old are the rest of them?
I play with this kid named Josh Price. Nice kid from Denver.
14, 15.
No, he has like a little deficiency.
Oh, he's disabled.
Just in the side of his mind.
Oh.
And and then I play with a guy named Matt who lives in Wales, and he's a Taekwondo instructor, but he's missing an arm.
That's got to be tough.
Yeah, if you look at his Instagram, he's just going ha ha the whole time with just one arm, ha, and he uses his legs, and then this one it's like ha.
Only his right. He can only do his left side.
It's a nub.
It's a nub.
Yeah.
He's like, get over here.
Yeah, but he doesn't wear those prosthetic things.
Yeah.
He just uses, he just the nut
Freaks people out with the nub.
Well, then what nubs to me need to be perfected.
Do you polish a nub or do you color it?
I would, a pool cue. I would use that. I would use that blue stuff.
Yeah.
For my nub.
Because you want more attention on the nub? I feel like most people don't want any attention on the nub.
Yeah, or when gymnasts they use that powder.
Chalk. Just hand chalk.
Yeah, I'll put that and then.
Well, it dries it out.
But not only I'm not done, and then I would scrape it with fucking sandpaper. I would go to Home Depot, get just a sheet of sandpaper, just scrape it, so it just evens out. Smooth it out. Yeah.
You know what I would do? I would get a prosthetic.
Yeah.
With skin on the outside. You know that it looks like an arm, but I want it twice as long as my other one. So I just want one arm like this and one arm like this.
That'd be cool.
At all times. Just a huge left arm.
Yeah.
My other one's like this.
And just have a string where you just kind of, control it. Or you could probably get a tattoo.
Well, I know a friend who has a missing limb, and he has tattoos all over it. Like the first joke he got was, "You should see the other guy," on his nub. Oh. And then underneath he wrote, "Don't play with knives." And then he's got tons of tattoos joking about the nub, and then just to like give shape and art to it.
Yeah.
It's an art nub. His name is Art Nub.
Make it so it looks like, it's infected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's almost like, like people are like, that just happened.
And you're like,
yeah, you could go in and do that constantly.
You could pretend every time.
Yeah. Or just walk into a bank. Ah! You know what I mean? Yeah. People go. I
would constantly, you know how they can have those fire suits? You know how they can put enough of that stuff on to I would constantly light it on fire and just wave it around. That's how you could get free shit. Walk in somewhere, go, call the police. They would run out, take shit, blow it off, and then go out the back. Mm-hmm. If you could lose one of your limbs, what would you lose?
If I could.
If you had to choose.
Both or
you got to choose a limb.
These are the kind of games. Those are the kind of questions that you play when you're. I remember in high school you would go camping for the first time with your buddies, and you would, there's nothing to do.
Camping.
There's nothing to do. You set the fire. There's nothing to do, so you just kind of. You guys want to play a game? Mm-hmm. And they'd be like, yeah. And it's like, all right, so who'd you fuck, Bobby? Me or Randy?
Well, I know where that's going.
Yeah.
Because you're like, both. I'd fuck both of them.
No.
This ends up being an orgy. This is what you're trying to say. You're trying to do one of these trick things on trying to get me involved in something that you did. I didn't have sex with my friends like you did, you weirdo.
I didn't have sex with nobody.
Like, when you go out to camp and your buddy's like, show us your penis, we should kiss it.
No.
You did do a lot of weird stuff like that when you were a kid. You had weird moments of doing weird. I guarantee you had a moment in the woods with a friend who made you do something uncomfortable. Didn't they?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to make it seem like everyone had that experience. The weirdest thing we ever did was
A leg.
yeah,
A leg.
you'd lose a leg.
Yeah.
Right or left?
My left leg.
Why?
It's the weakest out of all my limbs.
You do have a bad left leg.
Yeah. The knee is not good. You're just talking about arms and legs, correct?
Yeah, but you can't get a prosthetic.
What?
No,
Left arm then.
left arm
Yeah.
because you use your right arm too.
Jack off.
Mm-hmm.
I use it. Oh, also the guy Matt, who I play with from Wales.
Limby?
I don't know.
Isn't his name Matt Limby?
No.
Matt Nubbin?
Nubbin, yeah. He has one arm.
Matt Nubbin.
Yeah, I don't know how he plays,
Hmm.
but he plays with the nub.
Is the nub on the joystick and then the buttons are his right hand?
I think he uses his nub. I don't know what nub, and then he plays with. But he is very good.
On a computer desktop, or this is on PS4?
Well, with Warzone, you can most people play. A lot of people play it on computer.
How many? Is it PS5 now?
It's all cross platforms.
What do you have?
A PS4
Is 5 out?
coming out
When does it come out?
soon.
Are you excited?
Not really.
Why?
I'll just get it. I don't get excited about any technology coming
I do.
out.
Oh my
Like
God.
when the new iPhone comes out, I'm not like, ooh, I can't
Well, you
wait.
play video games so much. Wouldn't that be? It's like saying a new piece of golf equipment comes out. I do get excited because I'm like, that would be cool to use.
Yeah, but when a new console comes out, the games aren't really necessarily the first generation of that console games
Are always shitty.
Aren't necessarily that great
Because they're beta.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not that excited, But in terms of Warzone, let's go back to that. I've only asked you to play because it's just pure joy and fun.
I want to have fun with you. My problem with video games is
Yeah.
when I play them, it's a personality trait. I feel like I should have been doing something else. My brain goes, you should be writing, you should be working out, you should be cooking, you should be talking to someone, you should be... But in my mind, it feels like I'm just killing a clock. To me.
It's not that. I feel the opposite.
For you.
I feel the opposite. I feel like I'm really accomplishing something.
But you're not.
Helix Sleep, you guys. Andrew and I got a couple of months ago Helix Sleep in our
Mattresses,
house.
yeah.
Mattresses, and we opened it up and we used them. And I'm telling you right now, wow.
Wow. We've had sleepovers with them, which is kind of nice. Bob will come over, sleep
yeah.
on mine. I'll go sleep on his because we have different Helix Sleep numbers. You
Yes.
get online and you take this little quiz and they tell you your body type. Mine was obviously athletic, firm, tight, and young and vibrant. Bob's was large, lopey, and
Yeah,
what is it? Lopey, mumpy,
bumpy.
and bumpy. Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah. What sleeping to me is,
Your whole life.
it's your whole life. And if without good sleep, it could just dictate the direction of your life, I
That's
believe.
exactly right. Helix
Yeah.
Sleep is going to take care of that. Get online, take the quiz. They can ship you exactly the mattress that you want. It comes in a box to your front door. You don't have to go anywhere and go get it.
It's like a personalized bed, guys.
It is. It's literally
You
a
can-
personalized
you
bed.
Make it the way you want.
Yeah, it's awesome. Don't take our word for it. They were rated #1 overall mattress pick
#1 in
2020
the
GQ
world.
and Wired Magazine.
Man.
It is pretty incredible the way it comes to your front door, sleek and cool. They keep you so nice at night and comfy. I love it very much. Go to helixsleep.com/
Bad friends.
take their 2-minute quiz, and they'll match you with a customized mattress of your choice, the best sleep of your life. It's a 10-year warranty.
10 years.
Yeah, it's coming. We're offering up $200 off all mattress orders and 2
Oh
free
my
pillows.
God.
Listen, seriously, you get 200
2
bucks off
free
and 2 free
pillows,
pillows.
too?
Yep. One for your neck and one for your legs. Our listeners at helixsleep.com/
Bad friends.
go to helixsleep.com/
Bad friend.
Policygenius.
There's never a bad time to save money, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
But
more
more
than
than ever, finding smart ways to put some cash back in your pocket can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's right. You can simply save on things you already pay for, like home insurance, okay? If you own a home or you're shopping for a home, Policygenius could save you a ton of money.
A good chunk of change.
Yeah, go to policygenius.com, answer some questions about yourself and your property. Then they're going to compare against other options to make sure you get in the best possible rate.
First, head to policygenius.com.
That's right.
And answers a few questions about yourself and your property. Then Policygenius will compare your policy against options from top insurers to make sure you're getting the right home insurance covering at the best possible price.
And check it out. Not everyone has a home, but everyone does have a car. Well, for the most part. You can compare your home and auto policies across different insurers, which they do for you. It's simple. They can show you can save money. And the average human being saves $1,100 a year. That's good cash.
So if you're like me, put a little cash in your pocket right now. See how you can save by reshopping your home insurance rates at Policygenius.com.
Your hand-eye coordination for a video game doesn't improve any more than you already have.
And it's also it's like watching a movie. Like, you know, Kalila will watch a Korean soap opera from season to the beginning, all seasons in a row, right?
I don't do that either.
I know, but she does that. And I don't really play like this if it wasn't a pandemic. But it's like, I don't know how long this is going to last.
But when the pandy wasn't happening, you were playing all night long instead.
No, it wasn't.
You weren't playing in the middle of the night?
There would be months where I wouldn't play at all.
Because you were working.
No, it depends on what game it is. Like, if there's a game out, it's not like, if I like movies, I'm not going to watch every movie ever made.
Why not?
You know, but like I will watch. I've like seen every Christopher Nolan movie.
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
I guess.
I think I have.
I've seen probably almost all the things that he's made.
I've seen every Wes Anderson movie, but
every
I haven't
Tarantino.
seen. But there are some people that I like most movies that come out, I don't watch, and that's like that in video games.
You're saying when you get hooked on a game, you're hooked for a while.
Like, there's a company called Bethesda. They make my favorite games. They make Fallout and they make Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. You know, and every time a Fallout or an Elder Scrolls comes out, I will play it from beginning to end because they're the type of games that I like.
Right. But what I'm saying is
Grand Theft Auto. If Rockstar, if Grand Theft Auto came out, the new one, obviously I've only played them through one time, but I will play it through one time because it's cultural. People make references to it. And it's important.
It's important to you, yeah.
To everyone.
No, to you.
No.
You think I can get by without knowing anything about Skyrim? Yeah.
Listen.
I'll be fine.
When you and I, just because you can do duos in Warzone. Just two people.
Okay.
So you and I parachuting down, right? Do you know how much fun we would have? Where are you going? Oh my God! You're right.
That would be it the whole time.
And no. And it's
Why
like,
are you doing that?
No, but it'd be one of those things where it's like, also, I believe that you're going to be so good at it that you're going to be an asset to my stats.
Oh, I improve your stats.
You might. And
if I come over to the house, can I do it with you there, or no? I have to have
No.
my own shit.
You have to have your own shit. But I'm telling you right now that you're going to be like, we play with this guy named Kung Fu Nick. And Kung Fu Nick...
It's a black guy?
No, he's Asian.
Huh.
Kung Fu Nick, you know, he when his wife is sleeping, you can hear him going, all right, she's asleep, guys. I can play a little bit. So he only plays for like 45 minutes, and he goes back to sleep. You know?
That bothers me so much.
Why?
It's just the idea that a guy's like sneaking away to play video games is like, why can't... aren't you an adult? Is Kung Fu Nick a grown-up?
Yeah, he has his own dojo.
He owns things?
He owns his own dojo.
So who the fuck is telling him he can't play video games?
His wife.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. If my wife ever said, I don't want you playing video... I don't play video... If my wife said, I don't want you playing golf, I'd be like, bye.
Yeah.
You can't tell me
what's the point of golf? It's the same thing.
No.
There's no point to it.
The difference is I like physical activity and getting up and getting out. I don't like being at home
I know, but it's still pointless.
No, I can't. No, it's no. It's not
pointless.
First of all,
putting a little ball into a hole is pointless.
You're a nihilist now. Now anything's pointless.
That's how I feel about video games. It's like
I'm not saying
I
video
get
games
the same exact thing out of playing video games as you do with golf.
Yeah. No, don't diminish it. It's a great sport.
And
it's
don't
very
diminish
fun.
Warzone. It's a great video game.
I'm not. I just don't find that it's ever going to help me.
It will.
No, because my anxiety is so high.
You haven't tried it.
I can't finish a movie.
Try it.
I can't finish a movie.
It's free. What I'm saying to you.
It's free.
Yeah.
Don't you have to pay to play?
No. It's completely free.
So I buy the game.
You don't buy it.
They give it to me for free.
Yes.
Why would they do that?
Because they make money off of, like, when you play Warzone and you don't spend any money, you get what everyone else gets, right?
But if I buy special weapons, I get...
No, there's no special weapons. No, but you can buy an operator, because if you don't get an operator, you'll look like just a regular soldier on the battlefield. But no one has a different abilities.
How much money have you spent on the game?
Couple grand.
No wonder it's free.
No, because
You spent a couple $1,000?
My brother hasn't spent any money. Zero.
That would be me.
But when we fly down, right, he's just like this regular white guy. Where I, you know what I mean?
Does he get to design? You can't design your guy?
No, but you can get operators, and they're not that expensive. They're like $3. But I have to get all of them.
How did you spent you spent thousands of dollars because you bought how many operators?
All of them. Over time.
How long is this?
Dude.
How long's the game been out?
4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do most people spend?
Nothing.
So most people
like yesterday, we were playing with Ramy, and Ramy's like, I need a new operator. And I Venmo'd him $40.
What is an operator?
It's just whatever your character looks like when you're down there.
A new avatar.
Like when you're running around. Yeah.
And you spend thousands of dollars on operators.
Yeah.
Operator.
Yeah.
Really?
Why not?
I don't know. I just think it seems. Yeah, obviously.
Have you spent $1,000 on golf?
Yeah, but that's a real thing.
No, Warzone is a real thing.
No. Like a
It's
golf
virtual.
club, I physically have to use.
When I'm physically doing this.
Yeah, but you don't have to change your operator. Your brother doesn't.
You don't have to get great golf equipment. You can just get shitty golf equipment.
You have to pay for it either way. Your brother does it for free.
Yeah, I don't want to. I know, but I don't. My brother doesn't get operators because he doesn't have the money to get it.
So why don't you give him the money instead of Venmoing the other guy $40?
Because I already asked him. I go, do you want to get a new operator? He goes, nah, I'm fine, Bob. I don't want one.
He wants one.
He doesn't want one because my brother doesn't like fashion. My brother's never liked fashion.
So you're saying it's about fashion?
If I go to like Vans, right, and I go, I'll buy you. I could go into a Vans right now and go, you want a pair of shoes? And you go, yeah. He doesn't even have to point it out. I can go in there and just pick one because I know what he likes. He wants the plain.
All black Vans.
No, it's like always brown, plain, nothing.
Cool.
Right? If he gets jeans, hey, I'm going to get some raw How much do I spend money on? I spend, me and Nick Youssef and all these comics, right? Kevin Christie, will go to Self Edge and go, hey, so, did that double ply Okinawa raw denim come out yet? Oh, yeah, but we only have 2. They're like $600.
You spend $600?
Yeah.
Per pair?
Yeah.
It's
See,
just,
you don't like fashion.
It's not about fashion.
Yeah, it's about getting, if you wear anything but raw denim, aside from raw denim, Japanese raw denim, don't even lock eyes with me.
Really?
Yeah.
You're really pretentious.
Oh, yeah.
About jeans?
Yes.
Who gives a shit?
I do.
Why?
Because if you're wearing jeans, you know how sometimes they make jeans that are dirtied up?
Yeah.
They looked in, they put the lines in
Sure.
it. It's not organic. It's factory made. It's corporate. I don't like it, right?
That you're wearing a shirt that's factory made?
You know what this is?
A Black Sabbath shirt?
No, this is made worn. Look it up. Look it up. And if I took you there, your eyes would get boggled.
It looks fine.
No, I'm just saying I only wear.
Yeah, that's probably
made-worn.
what is that? A $300 shirt?
Hello.
You see this Jefferson indoor gun range from New Orleans, Louisiana?
Yeah.
Free. I
That's
shot
right.
a gun. They gave
And
it to me.
it looks like it.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine. But you're like my brother. You don't like fashion. I like fashion. And that's why I buy operators when I fucking play Warzone. Because I want to look good.
You're a little Asian prince.
I
like fashion.
You're a
I
peasant.
want all the new
You're a
operators.
fucking little white peasant.
You're making up for something. You have to have nice fancy clothes because everything underneath doesn't work. This is the Emperor's new clothes.
No.
What's
The
underneath
Emperor's
is
new-
broken.
It's not
This is
broken.
the Emperor's new clothes.
Yeah.
The Emperor needs
Yeah,
a new
I
shirt.
am broke. I am broke. I was molested and beat, and I'm broke.
Well, the Black Sabbath $400 shirt and $700 jeans aren't going to help.
But it makes me feel good. Listen, when I grew up, I asked my dad, can I get a fucking game console? No. Can I get clothes? No. Right? Can I eat? No.
Maybe.
Right?
No.
It's always like, on their terms. And so growing up, I was
So
like...
this is just
and,
retaliation.
just let me finish. In my early 20s, I went to thrift stores, right? At first, not out of, because it's cool to look retro because that's all I could really afford.
Right.
Right. But then what I found was I got old rock tees before old rock tees, were cool. Right. So I've always liked these types of clothing. Right. But it's like, but then when I started making money, I was just like, I remember walking up to Kevin Christie one day, and he can admit this. This is when you ever heard of APC?
Yes.
What is it?
APC. It's
you don't know. Just say you don't know.
Awful prime curriculum.
APC is like it's a clothing company.
Yeah, I know. They do.
It's
They
in
make.
Beverly Hills, and it's
I know where they are.
Okay, and have you ever heard of Golden Goose?
No.
Okay, so I wear the tennis shoes. All the tennis shoes I wear, they look like $20-$30 tennis shoes.
Right, but they cost way too much.
$1,200.
And that's so dumb.
I'm just saying.
Look at this.
Yeah.
$7.99.
Look at this. Montclair.
Okay, how much is your sandal? How much is your flip flop?
$200.
Hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Same function.
Yeah.
$8.
But it has the Montclair on it.
What is that even? Well, who cares if it's Montclair? They make jackets.
No, you don't get it. So what I'm saying, I can't now. What I'm sounding in the podcast
is like an asshole.
As an asshole. So we have to cut all this out.
No.
Yeah.
No, because this is
we have to
real.
cut all this. It's not real.
You really feel that way. You think that that's going to make up for whatever annoyance that you have about anything. That's not. Why would a Montclair sandal?
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, and this is the truth.
And I like nice shit, by the way.
This is the truth.
Yeah.
You know Dean
Del Rey.
Del Rey.
Yeah.
Dean Del Rey, when he called me one day, he goes, "Hey man, I'm over at
Hey
man,
I'm over at
I'm over at
Bill
Fred Siegel."
Oh.
I go, yeah. He goes, "Yeah man, there's a Montclair jacket here that I can't afford." I go, "Take a photo of it." What is Montclair? I didn't know what it was.
See, I knew.
He's like, "Yeah, just rich, French people wear it." So he sends me and I get it, right? The Montclair jacket. And now I'm wearing this camo vest Montclair jacket at the Comedy Store. And
I know it. I've seen it.
Yeah, and David Spade walks up to me. I don't know him at all. Never talked to me before.
Yeah.
He walks up. He sticks his finger on the Montclair logo. He goes, "What's up, man? You're doing good." I go, "What do you mean?" "I love that company." And then we became friends.
So you bonded over expensive jackets.
Yeah. Babbel! Learning a language has always been on my to-do list, and now I realize there's no better time to start. If you're looking to learn a new language, Babbel can help you become a better speaker faster than you think. Guys, I'm trying to learn, Andy.
I'm trying to learn Cantonese.
I'm trying to learn Francais.
Yeah, Bobby's trying to learn French, and I'm going to learn Cantonese, which is probably one of the hardest languages to learn, but we're going to do it because Spanish is too easy, and we live in California. We want a challenge. You can challenge yourself. If you want to learn a new language, whether it's time or effort or money, Babbel gets rid of all that stuff to start language speaking sooner.
Babbel designs their courses with real-world, this is what I like about it, real-world conversation in mind.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, people don't talk the way
they teach it usually. It's like donde está el baño. It's like you're not always asking for the bathroom. Yeah. It teaches you real life street conversational speak, and it's available on an app or online. Your progress is synced across all your devices, so it's easy to do. You do it on your own terms. And during the pandy, why don't you learn a new language?
Why not do it?
Right now, purchase a 3-month subscription. Babbel is going to give our listeners 3 additional months for free with the promo code
Bad Friends.
That's 3 additional months if you go to Babbel.com. Use the promo code
Bad Friends
on your 3-month subscription. BABBEL.com.
Bro,
Promo code
Bad
is
Friends.
Bad Friends.
BlueChew.
This episode of Bad Friends is sponsored by BlueChew. Remember the days when you were ready to go, Bobby, when you could just have sex again and again and again?
You know what
and
about
again?
BlueChew? It's like it's chewable, and it really does work.
Yeah, because Bobby has this thing where he can't swallow pills. He chokes and he gets nervous.
Yeah.
And he gets swollen and he turns purple.
Yeah, it's FDA approved.
Yes, it is. It's prescribed online by licensed physicians. You don't have to go to the doctor's office and wait in the line and be embarrassed and all that stuff. It's discreetly delivered to your front door in a package.
And it tastes good.
Yeah, they taste pretty good. They don't taste bad.
They're made in the USA, and since BlueChew prepares and ships direct, they're cheaper than a pharmacy. No awkwardness, and you don't have to leave the house. Right now, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free.
That's right.
When you use our special promo code.
Bad friends.
You do the rest, my friend.
Just pay $5 for shipping, you guys. BlueChew.com, BLUE like the color, chew.com. The promo code is bad friends.
It really does work, guys.
Yeah, it does. If you want to go more than once and last longer and have some more
It's fun.
oomph,
It's fun.
some oomph,
Yeah.
go to BlueChew.com. Use the promo code bad friends, baby. I fell
Every
in love with
group-
you
every
because of
group has-
our relationship.
Every group has a Shaggy.
I'm Shaggy,
Yeah.
then you're Scooby.
Yeah, the most likable.
You're
thing.
my dog.
the most marketable, likable character.
That's
Thank you.
that's Shaggy.
No, that's not Shaggy.
Hey, Scoob. Yeah, everybody loves Shaggy. He was a pothead.
Yeah.
He was Scooby's best friend.
Unfuckable. He was the original incel.
Scooby?
No, Shaggy.
No, Shaggy wasn't an incel.
He has to hang out with a dog 24/7.
His best friend.
His other friends won't even hang out with him.
Those
He has to-
friends suck. Thelma sucks. Those guys suck. The guy wears like
They
a-
have raves in that van, and they're like, "Fuck you, Shaggy. You just go hang out with your fucking dog, and we're gonna go on an adventure."
You're right. You know what I was doing to the dog?
What?
You know what I was doing to the dog.
Sucking its dick.
No, I'm making you suck my dick. I fuck you. I fuck you, Scoob. You want some Scooby snacks? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, you getting tired? I fuck you, Scooby.
You know, it makes you know. Okay, I am an elitist, I guess,
Yeah, yes.
in many ways.
Look, I like fancy stuff too.
Yeah.
I just never understood the worth
But you
of...
challenged why I buy operators in Warzone.
That's
and
where
I'm
this
just
is-
giving.
No, I didn't challenge it. I said,
I'm
why
just
do you...
giving you an insight.
Well, the bottom line is you think it's important to look good, to wear nice shit.
Yeah, and generally it doesn't really matter. I get it. At the end of the things, especially this is going to get a lot of backlash because I know
Why?
that people aren't doing well in the pandemic. I don't spend that much money right now, but I have in my life.
I spend money on stupid stuff too.
Like what?
My car is very expensive.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you
have
drive a
two
piece of shit, and I drive a nice car.
yeah.
Yes, but that's a thing I use all the time. I think clothes to me are like I take this off. I get naked at the end of the day at my house.
Yeah.
These things mean I only wear clothes because we have to. Because legally the law says I can't walk around. Otherwise, I would put on just swim trunks and walk around like that all day.
Yeah.
I don't ever want jeans or shirts or I don't like it. I live in California, so I don't have to have lots of clothes.
When I lived in La Jolla, I knew this kid named Tom. His dad was a multi-millionaire. I was broke. And his dad also was like hipster-like. He looked cool, his dad.
Yeah, like effortlessly cool.
Yeah, and he drove up to this, his dad one time drove up to this coffee shop I used to work at in a clunker. Like the window was blasted out.
Mm-hmm.
The hubcaps weren't there. And he walked out of there just looking like a degenerate, right? And I thought to myself, yes. So that's why I always have a clunker car. It's always beat up. There's always a window missing.
Right.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about cars.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You care about fashion. That's why you need operators.
Yeah, but I don't. But when you look at me, it's not because it's not. I like the heroin chic look.
Yeah, you look like Homeless Plus.
Yeah, yeah. I like when it's like, huh.
But look, I'm jealous of the fact, I've talked about this with you. I can't, that's a cool shirt. I fucking love Black Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not you even like the band is a debatable thing. Do you like Black Sabbath?
I love Black Sabbath.
Okay. But people wear those shirts a lot, and I resent it because they wear, like the Kardashians will wear a fucking, a metal shirt, like a Pantera shirt. I know they don't like Pantera.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my problem with the culture that took over wearing cool shit.
All right, dude. Listen.
So because of it, I'd rather wear Jefferson Indoor Gun Range, New Orleans, Louisiana. I'd rather wear this.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
Okay. When I'm at Made Worn.
Made Worn?
Made Worn.
Made Worn?
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Made Worn.
Made Worn. Yeah.
So is it a replica or it's an actual vintage shirt?
It's the guy that does like all of Christopher Nolan's like clothing and stuff for his movies, especially the history pieces. This guy is he's friends with Dean, but he owns a factory, not a factory, on Fairfax, and he sells these shirts. What he does is he collected rock T-shirts all his life, and he created a company years ago called Junk Food, which was a clothing brand. And he made rock tees there as well, but they were factory made in Asia and stuff like that. They didn't look, so he sold that company and decided to make a real vintage clothing company. But he took he takes. This is a brand new shirt,
No one's ever. It's never worn.
never worn,
So it should be called Made Never Worn.
and he has a crew of people dipping in oil, putting it out in the sun. You know what I mean? Stretching it.
So you pay for it to be worn.
Yeah, and so when I go there, it's like I don't pick out shirts. Like he'll go, look at this one. I go, I don't know that band, so I don't like them, so can't wear it.
Right.
Right. So it's like if it's a Clash shirt or I love the Clash or the Sex Pistols or whatever it might be, I'll get that. You know,
So they have little people ruining the shirt so you can.
they're not dwarves. It's not like the fucking.
I thought you
Keebler
said they had
elves.
LPs there.
Leprechauns.
I thought you said they had LPs.
No,
running.
no.
So he employs only LPs.
No.
So a bunch of LPs, they'll wear out the shirts, and they run down to the river and they wash it
But
in the
also,
river.
if you go there,
Yeah.
right? If I brought you there, you'd be like, oh,
Cool.
Not just cool. That factory that he has in that on Fairfax is like a fucking museum.
Well, then let's go.
It's ask anyone that's ever been. I don't because of your attitude. Because I have to call and make an appointment because of your fucking attitude. I may not
Right now or in general?
right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In general, is that okay?
In general, yes, but right now,
The frame that I'm in right now,
the
you think
frame
I don't deserve
No,
it?
you don't deserve anything.
Oh, really?
You're getting combative and nasty.
I'm first of all, I'm not being combative and nasty.
Just play Warzone.
Santino versus Lee. Fight.
Stop being a fucking asshole and a pussy.
Okay.
You're not a man of your word.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I am if it's something I care about.
No. I'm asking you as a friend to play one time.
Okay, so then here's the problem. I have to go buy a system.
I think you said it. You had an Xbox.
I have an Xbox. You said it's PlayStation.
It's cross-platform.
I want to play it on the one I'm supposed to play it on.
No. Half the people I play with play it on other. I said some people play it on the computer. It's cross-platform.
All right. So
The game's free.
I'm going to
So
go
you
home.
have the fucking
I
thing.
download it.
Yes.
I need to go get my headset.
Make sure you have a mic to it.
I need to get my headset with a mic.
Yeah.
And I log in. I create a player. Then I have to spend hours learning the triggers and the buttons.
That's not. It's literally so self-explanatory.
There's so many buttons on the Xbox thing now.
Oh my God! Listen.
It's
No.
right trigger, left
Okay,
trigger,
all right.
top,
Let me.
four.
All right.
Even the jiggers are joggers.
There's 4 buttons.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
All right,
A, B, X, Y.
Okay. All right. So let's say this is the. Let's say this is the controller.
I have it.
All right. In your little mind, just make an assumption. What would be shoot?
Right trigger.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about the top and right buttons? What about the buttons?
Throw grenades.
Both of them make you throw grenades?
It depends on what your
This is where it gets.
You're
See?
so fucking dumb, dude.
I don't have the capacity to,
Yeah, you
to,
do.
to care.
Yeah.
It's more of it's hard for me to like invest. I used to play, you know what I used to play?
Yeah. What?
Tiger Woods golf. I loved it. Simple. I'm a simple man. I'm gonna play.
In Tiger Woods golf. Could you? What is it? You go on a tournament. You play Tiger Woods.
Yeah, you hit the ball
Right.
and then
you fuck about 12 other women.
Yeah.
No
right.
way.
Tiger goes to Waffle House after his round.
Right.
If you win a round,
Right.
you're allowed to leave, go to Waffle House,
Right.
and you fuck Darla in a Ford
funny.
Galaxy. Look,
He's never fucked a black woman, by the way.
yes, he has. Tiger Woods. You think during all that escapades he didn't have sex with a black girl? You're insane.
Name me one.
Huh?
Name me one.
Geneva Johnson.
Oh, Geneva.
Geneva Johnson.
That's right.
Charlotte, North
Okay,
Carolina.
My bad.
4:30 in the morning
bad.
outside of an IHOP.
My bad. But
Look,
look. No,
I'm
you
gonna
look.
play. I promise.
No, you're not.
No, look at me.
I don't want you to.
Oh, you don't now.
What I am is Hikikomori.
What's Hikikomori mean?
You don't know what Hikikomori is?
Obviously, I just asked you. I don't know what it means.
I know you don't. But do you know what it is?
Yes, a Hikikomori is a.
Guess what it is.
I know what it is.
What?
Hikikomori in Japan are these little tiny. They're almost a muskrat size. And seriously,
Yeah.
they're little tiny muskrat rodent creatures, and they've got bulbous bellies and cute little noses and beautiful little eyes.
Yeah.
And they roam around northern Japan.
You're describing Japanese people.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
They roam around. No, a Hikikomori is a servant of a Korean fighting instructor, a martial arts instructor. It's a servant, and No, yeah, isn't that a Hikikomori?
I'll just tell you what it is.
Hikikomori is the guy.
It's not.
It's the guy who hand makes. You know the guy. You know who he hand cuts out dim sum. Bow.
Wow, yeah.
Bow.
That's a Hikikomori.
Hikikomori.
That's a Hikikomori.
What's a Hikikomori?
Hikikomori is a Japanese shut-in.
I was so close. I was gonna get there. You just didn't let me get there.
You're getting there.
So it's a recluse.
There are kids in middle-class homes, even upper-class kids who have never left their room.
You're a Hikikomori.
I could have been. I think I'm Hikikomori. They never left their room, and so that basically what happens is they go, okay. That's just them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
in
hear
their
it.
mind.
Yeah.
They always say okay first.
Yeah, they have to set up that they're okay.
Because they have to go, okay, and then the next thought comes.
Right.
Okay, here we go. They always say, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go, my friend.
And then my friend.
Why do people always say my friend from different lands?
My friend, because
No matter where you go.
My friend.
My friend.
My friend, 241.
Yeah, 2 for 1. You're right.
2 for 1, my friend.
Yeah.
Because they want you to think that they like you.
Or they go, Meester.
Meester?
Yeah. Whenever I would go to Mexico.
And the kids would sell chiclets?
Yeah, and they go, Meester.
Mr.
Please,
Gum.
please. Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Gum.
Yeah. And
you know what I would do? I'd steal the chiclets.
Yeah.
I'd put them all in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'd spit them at the kid.
Yeah. Or I was in Tijuana once shopping.
Yeah.
And there was a man with no arms and no legs. And he was just sitting there, like, on the side.
Well, don't do that with your arms because you didn't have any.
I know, but people with no arms,
Yeah.
they have invisible ones.
They
wish they had.
phantom limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was actually doing this, right? Right?
Yeah.
And he was like, Mister, you have money, Mister, right? So I didn't know where to put it. He didn't have a cup. So I stuck it right in his mouth. You have to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Where do you put it? Between the eyelid? I mean, you got to
I would have
just...
put it right on his head.
Yeah.
Right on the
he had it. I just stuck it right in his mouth.
He's like, Mister.
Yeah.
Coin?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to talk to you about
Yeah.
something for real.
Oh, now I want to tell you about Hikikomori real quick.
Oh yeah, tell me. Okay, come back. I have something to ask you because I'm so interested in what you think. But I'm like
Can
violently.
we go back to
interested.
Hikikomori, though?
Let's start with Hikikomori.
What was it? Okay.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
That's what he's thinking.
Okay. Let's go.
These kids go, okay, so I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to work. I don't want nothing, right? So they basically just sit in their fucking rooms and their parents put food, sometimes in a little slot, through a slot.
Because they don't want to see anybody.
They see anybody, they take it. And they're always on computer. Like one kid made a lot of money on like the stock market, but he just never left the house.
So he just gives his parents money and he just says, "Give me whatever I need and leave me alone."
Right, but then most parents, they just enable it, and
Yeah.
these kids stay in there, never seeing the light of day.
Hikikomori.
Yeah, so there's a big epidemic.
So it's kids that are playing video games. It's mainly
some
video
of them play
games,
video
right?
game, but some of this they read like manga and watch anime.
Are you a Hikikomori?
She could have been
What does Hikikomori directly translate to?
shut in.
Shut in. Hikikomori sounds so much nicer than shut in.
I know.
It sounds like it's more noble.
I came up with the movie idea a long time ago about like me as a shut in. Where like I grew up here though.
In LA?
In LA. My dad dies, so my mom just tells all my friends that I moved back to Korea.
Oh.
And then like 25 years later,
You emerge.
she's sick now, right? And she calls all my friends, but now all my friends are like adults with families and stuff. And they go, he didn't go back. You know what I mean? And they're like, what? Yeah, he been here the whole time.
He lives in Garden Grove.
So it's all my friends coming back. It's a comedy.
Yeah.
Right? And trying to get me to live life again.
As a grown-up.
Yeah,
who's
but now I'm like, I don't know how to really speak. I haven't talked to anybody.
Right.
In 20 years.
This is like a autobiographical thing for you. This is almost a little bit, this is like your life a little bit.
No, man. I'm a go-getter. Ask me the question. That was rude. Ask me the question.
I didn't mean it. You are shut in with video games, though.
Man. You gonna play today, though?
I'm gonna, I
Okay,
promise.
okay.
Do you know what a conservatorship is?
Conservatorship?
Conservatorship.
No.
Britney Spears is under a conservatorship. Do you know what this is? when she had her public meltdown, there's like a hashtag going around called Free Britney. People think she's like being held against her will. Ever since she got publicly, she shaved her head and freaked out. You can put someone in a conservatorship, which means like you have a guardian taking care of you to make sure you're not losing it, going off the deep end and hurting yourself or others, right? So her dad is her conservatorship overseer and a lawyer, and they get salaries, and she's only allowed an allowance. This is a 38-year-old woman or whatever she is. So I go on her Instagram because I'm seeing all these conspiracy theories online, and I'm like, let's check this out. Is this real? Is this bullshit? But here's what's wild. Listen how
There she is.
This is what's crazy. Two things. One, how old do you think she was when Baby Hit Me One More Time came out?
16.
16.
Was she 16?
She was 16 in
I
that
knew
video
that.
with like a schoolgirl outfit,
I did.
dancing all
Yeah.
sexy and shit.
Yeah, I've seen that video many times.
So they trapped.
because it was always on MTV.
Yeah, it was on MTV.
It
all
was
the
on
time.
MTV the whole time.
And I loved MTV.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
I loved MTV.
No, but I didn't like the video.
Yeah, you did.
I
You love the
just saw
song.
it
You
from
love the
beginning to
song.
end.
Did you like the song?
Love the song.
My
but
loneliness is killing me.
Yeah, so I love that.
Yeah. So she was trapped in this child world of being exploited, and now she speaks like a child. Listen how crazy this is.
This is not real.
This is all real. This is her.
That's her Instagram.
I'm gonna show you. This is her Instagram.
I
I'm
saw
gonna
the dancing one. One of the dancing
You
ones.
saw this one, the one where she dances?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not mocking her, by the way, because I think this is mental illness. Like, and I mean that because
Look
fucking
at the house though.
what Kanye's going through is the same thing. He's having a public meltdown, right?
Yeah.
But like, I'm not mocking her dancing, but this feels this feels strange. Feels strange.
It's beautiful. I literally almost cried.
What?
I think it's great.
It just feels something feels
She's
off.
free.
Something feels off. It's the
You
opposite.
don't know freedom, do you?
This feels not free. Something feels off to me.
What do you mean?
I feel like
Show me another one,
I don't
baby.
know. This feels okay.
that,
Here you
look
go.
at that.
Answering fan questions. And by the way, she won't answer. All the fans are like, "What's up with the conservatorship?" Like people are worried about you. Hashtag Free Britney, and she won't answer any. But like, listen. Also, listen how she sounds like a baby. Listen to this. Her baby voice.
Hi guys, so a lot of you have been asking me more questions in the comments, and I'm here to answer all of your questions. So the first main question that you guys have been asking me is what's my favorite Disney movie? My favorite Disney movie is probably Frozen, just because I really like the fact that the two sisters, their relationship, and then one goes off and lives in a castle just because she can't deal anymore. My favorite movie is probably Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What time do I go to sleep? I go to sleep between 11:30 and 12.
It's like a baby. It's like a child.
It's the same thing. It's just it feels like what happened to Michael J.
Fox.
Yes.
He got that was a shaky
Michael
disease.
Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Michael J. Fox. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. It feels like this. This is the honest truth.
Yeah.
Is I feel like when you're developing
Yes.
in your child development years,
Yes.
especially in your teens, early teens, they're just. I feel like those two they were just exposed with fame,
Exploited.
exploited.
They were
fortune.
used. Yeah.
They can't. That's where you learn.
Who you are.
Development.
Yes.
Development.
Yes.
In your mind,
So they were trapped.
they were trapped, and
That's why Michael talked like a kid and he would play with kids and like.
they just don't know how to function.
But this is another one. Let me show you just this one more. The way she says stuff is just.
Okay, so a lot of my fans have been asking me a lot of questions during my comments. I listened, and so now I'm going to answer all of your questions. The first question that you mainly asked me is what my favorite song is. My favorite song is Toxic that I have done, and I have no idea what my favorite song
stop for
in
a
the
second.
whole
Stop for a
world
second.
is.
I can't.
See the way
It's-
she's
The second
shaking back
question
and
is,
forth.
a lot of
Yes.
you have asked
She's
me,
on
what's my favorite
medication.
place to visit? My favorite place to visit is Hawaii and Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos is a little bit more jungly and more tropical. There's not that many people there. It's a small island, and it basically has the cleanest food, the most beautiful ocean. The spot is amazing.
Hold on, here you
and
go.
It's my favorite place to visit.
This?
Okay, what's my favorite food is a chili hot dog. And then if I had three wishes, what would they be? For
Listen.
love, happiness, and a world supply of designer clothes. That's it.
Love. My three wishes: love, happiness, and a world supply of designer clothes.
Yeah.
This is strange.
Mine's love,
Yeah.
Happiness,
Yeah.
and Warzone. So I mean, if you, you know what I mean, if you,
You were-
and Japanese raw denim.
You were also an abused, young, trapped, exploited person.
Yeah.
I just feel something's wrong. It feels strange. It feels like this. Even this photo, that's like a scary photo. That looks scary.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm not okay.
But just imagine being here,
yeah,
right, at 16, being
like the most famous thing on earth.
Because I remember in one of the Michael Jackson documentary where he was just kind of like, "Can I meet her?" Like he wanted to meet her.
Yeah.
And do so. That's how big she was.
Yeah.
When Michael Jackson wants to meet you, either you're a boy,
That's it. Or you're a boy.
or
Or he thinks he can make you look like a boy.
Or you know, you're super like famous.
Do you think I can make your girl turn into a boy?
Yeah. So and she was that big,
She was massive.
massive. Where
But then when she had a breakdown, she publicly had a meltdown, and they put her under this conservatorship, and they say it's not a big deal. USA Today did an article, New York Times did an article. I mean, this is like a known thing. Her family is like, this is being blown out of proportion. This isn't true. But you look at a lot of this stuff, it looks like it's like a weird, lonely. It's strange.
it's like Amanda Bynes.
Right, that was mental health too.
Right.
This like the Kanye thing. Did you watch Kanye with Dave Chappelle on the ranch?
No.
What? It's the saddest. It's the weirdest. Did you know about this? No. Chappelle went to go see Kanye to go like just see how he's doing because Kanye had that. Do you saw the presidential? He did like
running.
Yeah, but did you see like he did like a speech and was like, I almost killed my daughter, and he was bawling and
No, I never saw
You
any
got to
of that.
watch all this stuff.
Okay.
But Dave goes to his
Who's
ranch. Trump's senior advisor.
Yeah.
Dave goes out there to like check in on him. Flies in, and they're standing there in front of the video, and they're just like, he's like, Dave, say something funny, and Dave's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, do something funny. We all need we need happiness right now.
Yeah.
And it just,
I don't know anything. I don't know any of this. I was in the desert, so.
I know, it's an unfortunately weird video, and it's like, it's on his Twitter. It's really weird, man. Here we go.
All right, Dave, can you please just make us smile? The world needs some, we need some joy. Some smile, right? Yeah, we need a smile.
Brotherhood is real. Love is real.
Wait a second, I'm still not smiling, bro.
I was trying to think of the punchline.
We need some joke, something like just something to like lift our spirits.
Shit, I don't know. I'm still on my first cup of coffee, nigga. All right, let me think of a good joke.
Dave, we need you. Don't stop recording, Tony. Keep giving it up. We need you, brother. We need
That's so awkward.
So uncomfortable.
I know. He's losing his mind.
Hey, what's up? What is this? What is going on? Like bringing a new guy.
Is it Arsenio?
It's not even a photo.
Uplifting joke. Now, you know I don't write them.
That's a laugh.
What we gonna do then? That was good right there.
And they walk away, and he literally goes, all right, man, peace. Like he gets on a plane and he leaves again.
Yeah.
It was like a photo op. I mean, like,
Yeah.
to Kanye, Dave was going there to probably genuinely check on him, be like, bro, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm wondering about Kanye. I don't know the dynamics between Kim and Kanye, but it's obvious to me that he has,
Mental health issues.
health issues,
Yeah.
and that he needs to be on medication. Yeah. I don't know what his diagnosis is. Is it bipolarism?
I think he said he was bipolar.
Bipolar. He
Yeah.
gets these manic episodes.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering. If let's say Kalila had these mental,
Yeah.
I would, and we were that rich, right?
What would you do?
I would hire somebody just that you're the pill guy.
You're the guy.
Yeah.
That's what a conservatorship is. That what Britney Spears is.
Yeah,
under.
maybe, yeah.
That's
maybe,
what it is.
Yeah. I go Tito. Well, not Tito. Frank. Margot. It would be a woman.
Margot, yeah.
Margot.
Yeah.
Margot, she takes the pills in the morning,
Yep.
at night, and if she doesn't, you have to see it go down her fucking throat.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't eat that shit, you're fired. And Margot's going to be like, all right.
Yeah.
And that's her job. And I'll pay her $200,000 a year.
Just to be the pill girl.
I don't give a fuck. That's how important it is.
Yeah.
If Kalila was in the public eye, right, and I'm in the public eye, and it's our job to have a certain presence and image,
Yeah.
right? Because Kanye starts going into these mania, and that's when he goes to Trump. Where's the Make America,
Because
MAGA hats?
well, it's attention seeking.
He goes, and then he goes. He went into a fucking. Remember, he went to an iPhone Mac store.
Yeah.
Stood on one of those tables.
I know.
If I stood on a table at a Mac store, security! Right? Imagine.
Well, everyone would pull out their phone and go, "What is Bobby Lee gonna do?"
Right. If they wouldn't know, they'd be like, "What's this fat Asian guy?" They don't know Bobby Lee.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
They
do.
don't know Bobby Lee.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. You walk in the Apple store, they go, Bobby Lee.
I have two. I'll have two dudes, and okay, if I go to a Mac store,
two Asian nerds going, "Oh, big Tiger Belly fans," and they just hide in the corner.
No, I've had this. Yeah. Hey man, you should have had more than one line in the wrong Missy.
Because it's true.
That's the kind of recognition I get.
That's real fans.
No.
That's real fans.
It's not real fans.
That's real fans.
But so like I would have a fucking if I was Kim, I would have just a pill guy.
Yeah. But this
And
is an
it's so
issue. This is an issue that's greater than we could ever imagine.
Why?
Because it goes deep. Like this is a deep, weird cut. Kanye is more famous than famous. He is a name that's synonymous with our industry, not just music anymore. So he's a shoe mogul. He's like people that know nothing about him know him.
But time.
There's layers of that.
I know.
There's so much to unpack. It's hard.
And this is gonna be a very difficult thing to say, but and people are gonna maybe argue with me. But
What?
Time will tell. Like for instance, there was a time when Britney Spears was Kanye, in terms of that kind of fame. In terms of fame.
No.
Britney
No.
Spears was super famous.
Not
dude.
like Kanye. Kanye, and especially because now Kanye married the most famous family in
all
Hollywood.
right, you're right.
So now he's the roof. Now it's
right, okay. But I would have to argue though, Britney was up there.
She was
You would
huge.
go to Nigeria, and just go into a village and go, "Do you know who Britney Spears is?"
they're like,
And
we have her shirts.
Yeah,
they would have
they
Britney
would know,
shirts.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Now we're talking, So
Who's more
but
famous? I don't know.
15 years from now,
Yeah.
there might be a time, a moment in life where most people don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna last for a long time. I'm afraid that this is the kind of stuff that Hollywood does and they don't give a shit about it. They did this to this guy. The system, this weird game. Also, I think marrying into that family is the most toxic shit on earth. I think being a part of that family is what ruined him. 100%. 100%. What a crazy backwards family of people that are billionaires for being popular.
Well, I've never really said this, but what is their talent? The Kardashians.
I'll tell you, is captivating America with looks and presence. They're able to sell themselves as a whole. I am the look that you want. I do the things that you want to do. Their image sale.
But that's a talent.
They sell images.
Okay.
It's obviously it is talented because it worked.
Because there was.
It's not a talent like your stand-up comic talent.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, no.
Because one day, this is what happens. You wake up. I remember one time. This is a long time ago, maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Where I went to this AA meeting, that's in Cedar, which is in
the
Beverly
hospital.
Hills.
Yeah.
But next to it is like Rodeo and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was when you go to Cedar Sinai, the hospital, this AA meeting is on a Sunday. If you walk 2 blocks on Robertson, there's a fucking Starbucks there.
I know it.
So I would go to that Starbucks, and one time, I saw these 3 girls walking down, and then paparazzi taking photos.
Yeah.
And then I remember going to another AA guy going, "What the fuck? Who are they?" "Oh, those are the Kardashians. You don't know them?" At that time, I'd never heard of them.
Yeah.
And then over the years, you just kind of go, you hear the name, and then you see the billboards.
Yeah.
And then you turn on the TV, and they're the center of the universe almost.
Yeah.
But still, the whole time you're asking,
What do they do?
how do I see their talent?
It's not
For me to become a fan.
It's not a tangible talent. It's not like
It's
something
so weird.
I know. Look, I spent time hating it years ago, being like, ugh, gross. And now I just go, no. That's
a talent.
They're selling something that people are buying. So who's to blame? So
That's true. I mean, if I had that, I would do it. I just don't have it.
if you could just sell being Bobby as a look and be a billionaire,
If I could just stand like on Rodeo Drive, and just stand like this,
Bobby over here, Bobby over here, Bobby right here,
and then they sell like I'll do some hand thing like this, right? And they'll sell like photos and then maybe moldings of the hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is a thing.
If anybody on Earth could sell themselves just as who they are,
Yeah. I guess that
and
is a
make
talent.
$1 billion doing
Or
it.
is it luck?
No, the mother is the great puppeteer. She's the master manipulator.
She's the one. She's the wizard.
She's the wizard.
She's the
behind
Armenian
the curtain.
wizard. Yeah.
I'll sell my daughters to Playboy. I mean, that was the whole thing. Is they sold her sex tape, and then she got famous after the sex tape, and then the sisters got famous because they transformed on camera into like these. Then they were the ones that started doing the butt implants and all that. That became like a thing because they were part of this. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's just because there's no way to like.
There is no.
What sucks about that, you know?
Yeah.
Is there's no road to that.
No,
Like for instance,
it's an accident.
If you want to become like you can be a kid and go, I want to be in a cool fucking band.
Yeah.
So then you're in your garage
Playing riffing
and
guitar all
you're
night.
practicing all night long, right? And you get other people to do it, and you experiment with sounds,
Yeah.
right? And you just hard work. You're on tour, and that's a path, right? As a stand-up, we have a path. As an actor, there's always a path. But with them, it's like,
I want to be known.
yeah. And how do you just stand in
Well,
the
now kids want to
mirror.
be social influencers. That's what it is.
Oh, I just found out about that.
Social influence. You're an influencer. You get
just,
paid to
a
be
month ago,
a person.
I didn't really know what an influencer was.
Well, you're an influencer.
You know what? You're really, today I've been trying.
No, you're an influencer.
I've been trying with you, dude, but you're really trying to fucking get at me, man.
I'm saying people like what you do,
I'm not an influencer.
You're an influencer.
Influencing people to do what? Nothing?
Yep.
I influence people to do nothing.
No, you influence. People love your hairstyle. That there's a bunch of kids online that are doing your hairstyle now.
What are you out of your mind?
There's a ton of kids. There's little Korean kids that are doing your hair.
Oh, so they're probably you're an influencer there.
Maybe.
Yeah, kids are fucking going to cats and like taking off cat hair and just putting on their eyebrows. Right?
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, gluing it to eyebrows, and they're looking in the mirror. And,
you have
and
a tangible
putting fucking real weird freckles,
little poop marks.
Yeah, poop marks, right? And then also doing this, like, how do I become like that? I want to be angry like him. Hey man, fuck you. You know what I mean? They're doing that.
Yeah.
You're influencing people as well.
Look, you have a tangible talent.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
All right, fine.
You're extremely funny. It's hard for people to understand what their talent is, and that's fine. People don't like them. My point is, it's pretty brilliant that it worked.
Okay.
Pretty brilliant that it worked.
I get what you're saying. All right, so let's just get into it. All right. Because sometimes I ask myself, like, what is my talent? And
You're a fucking comedian.
no, but listen, when I'm doing this, like right now, right, what I have to remind myself is just be yourself. It doesn't matter because you can't in podcasting. I know some people listen to my shit and they go, yeah, he doesn't really know much, or he says words wrong, but that's just me just saying, fuck it, I don't care, no filter.
You don't say words wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce certain words, but I guess the Kardashians are just being themselves,
or what they want to, or what
maybe I think that's essentially who they are.
Maybe.
Their father was a huge lawyer, so they come from money.
And he repped probably the
O.J. Simpson. Right. Didn't he rep O.J.
O.J.
Simpson?
amongst many other huge cases.
Many other huge cases.
And the O.J. thing.
Crazy. He was
Crazy.
innocent.
Yeah, he never did
He
anything.
never did anything wrong.
He's just a nice, sweet dude.
He played football. What? Is he in prison for a Heisman Trophy?
That's probably what they got him for.
Yeah.
Being too good.
Yeah. He didn't do it.
Do you think O.J. killed his wife, Rude?
I don't know about that.
I know.
Wait.
She doesn't know who OJ is.
I know. Get closer to the mic. Do you know who OJ Simpson is?
No.
Wow.
You never heard of OJ Simpson at all?
Can I see his face?
No.
No. You can't see his face.
No, that's gonna. Then you're
Okay,
just gonna
OJ
make it
Simpson.
up.
Let me ask you this: based on the name, you think he's a white guy?
Black.
Oh wow.
Why is that?
Why is that?
I don't know. So OJ.
OJ. What do you think OJ stands for?
I don't know.
Orange juice.
No. Do you know what OJ stands for?
Orenthal.
Orenthal James.
James.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Orenthal James. Now, if I told you Orenthal James Simpson was, does that sound like a black guy or a white guy?
White guy.
Yeah, that's
Let
right.
me
We
ask
should
you,
have said
what do
Orenthal
you think
James.
that he did?
You just said that he killed his wife.
No, he did
Did
not.
not kill his wife. It's hearsay and it's fucking.
All right, let's do. How about
All right,
you're 18?
you're 18.
So
how about this?
9/11.
Yeah, I know.
But but you weren't here.
No.
That's crazy.
Let me ask you about this. You know who Rodney King is?
No.
No, that was the 90s.
Wow. It doesn't matter. It's like
I know, but-
who Rosa Parks is.
I don't.
That happened in the.
Who's Rosa Parks? Is that our landlord?
No.
That's that the old Puerto Rican woman that's our
She
landlord?
invented the the triangle, the musical.
Oh, the triangle.
The triangle. Ding, ding. Yeah, she invented that.
Nice.
No, so
you don't
know who that is. So what else is another big thing?
Well, I'm trying to think of something. Like obviously you'll know,
Obviously Oliver North. No, that's probably
you know who Martin Luther King was. Yeah. I mean, there's names that she'll obviously just recognize.
historical names that are. Yeah.
Where were you when JFK got shot? Do you know who JFK was?
Yeah, but I was in my dad's
Testicles.
testicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a female comic.
Yeah.
So she was playing at a club, the San Jose Improv.
Love.
I love that room.
Great room.
And when she showed up at the club, very popular comic, she goes, "Where's the gum?" And like, she has a writer.
Yeah.
She has a list of 10 things that if that's not in the room, she's gonna lose her mind. She goes, "Where's the Japanese gum?" The club goes, "Oh, wait, the Japanese gum you asked for, they don't sell it in San Jose, and we didn't have time to go to San Francisco to get it." She's like, "Well, I'm not doing the show."
Really?
Swear to God.
Because you needed the gum to do
I'm
your
just telling
comedy
you-
bit.
That's not me.
No, I'm saying that out loud.
I know, but I'm just telling you this is
I
what
know,
happened.
and I'm just saying it to the universe.
Right. And so they go, "Please do the show. It's so loud." She's like, in my writer, it says, "I need the gum."
Yeah.
Right?
And my writer says, I'm an asshole.
No.
Yeah, I'm an asshole.
No, you're not getting the point of it.
No, the point is
Let
you
me
do
finish the
stand-up
story. Let me
comedy
finish the
and you don't
story.
need gum
Let
to
me
do
finish
it.
the story.
You fucking
Let
brat.
me finish the
You
story.
fucking brat.
All right.
Go ahead.
So they go, "Okay, if you do the show tonight, right? If you do the show tonight, we'll get the." So the next she does a show. They had this fucking kid,
Drive to San Francisco.
drive to San Francisco, and it's one of the rarest Japanese gum you could ever find. He went to like 30 different places, and he finally found it.
Sure.
It was a 6-pack. It was the last one they had. It took him 8 hours to run back. He sticks it in the green room. Monday, when they're cleaning out the green room, she didn't even touch it.
Yeah, that's so fucking rude and disrespectful to the
no.
guy that had to go get it.
The moral of the story is get the gum. Get the gum.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's
Get the
moral.
gum? That's the moral?
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
And in fact, when I went there a month afterwards, I went to the green room because my writer has 0 on it.
Nothing.
No.
Good.
All I don't even need a green room. I need a bottle of water and just have like the mic working.
Yeah.
Right.
We're comedians.
Yeah, so that's what my writer is. So the manager was like, "Oh man, last month." Tells me the story. And I looked him right in the eye and I said, "She got the gum, huh?"
She got the gum.
I go, "No, before she got there. You should have got the gum before she got there, huh?" He's like, "Yeah." I go, "Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Fine."
If what you're asking for has nothing to do with your performance,
Yeah.
that idea of babying people has to go away.
No, but my point wasn't just that. I think what she did was ludicrous
Yes.
and insane.
Yeah.
But their reaction, right, could have been different.
No.
They could have been laughed it off. That's just the way it is.
What they should have said was,
It's just the way it is.
we're not going to go get you your gum
Some things will never change.
because you don't deserve it.
It's just the way it is.
Because you're not even that good of a comedian.
Some things might.
That's what I
She
would've
sells
said.
more tickets than I do.
Doesn't matter.
She sells more tickets than I do.
So,
That's, you know, it's.
how about this? How about this? If I was a club manager, okay, you're the person. Okay, ask me about the gum. You come in. Hey, how's everything? Are you ready for the big show tonight? And we're excited that you're here.
Oh, I'm playing her.
Yeah.
I'm not really that excited because.
Oh my God, is something wrong? What happened?
Yeah. I have a writer.
Yes, and we got everything that you had on your rider. There is the pH balanced bottle of water that you asked for. Over there is Laffy Taffies. We know you love Laffy Taffies, and we only got you banana because you're a big banana girl.
Well,
you're
that's
a banana
what,
girl.
Yeah, it's funny because
And also we got you deli
You laughed
meat.
that off. You laughed that off, but
What?
on the writer it does say banana, so that's why you got it.
Yeah, we know you're a banana girl.
No, it's not. You know that I am. It's just it's on the fucking writer.
Right on. So you-
dipshit.
okay, we know
and
now.
if you want a job,
Uh-huh.
and I lose the attitude.
Oh, there is no attitude.
Because I make so
We
much
also
money.
got you
Let's stop,
nitrate-free
no,
ham
I'm
that you
talking,
asked
no,
for.
I'm talking. Stop.
Don't talk to me like a child.
Really? I'll call Robert Hartman.
Call
and
him.
you will be fired.
Call him!
See, that you wouldn't be a good manager.
No!
You wouldn't be a good manager.
No, because I don't kowtow
I'm
to
just saying
assholes.
that this is what she would do.
Okay, so here we keep going.
And you have
So
to.
we got you everything that was on your rider.
Except for where's the Japanese gum?
What Japanese gum? Was there Japanese gum on the rider?
Look at the writer.
Okay, let me look real quick. We got that. We
It's
got
a
that.
10th
we got
thing.
that.
It's a 10th thing.
It's the 10th thing.
Yeah.
Dang, we must not have got it. Can we get you other kinds of gum that might
No,
be
I'm not
sufficient?
doing the show because I want the gum.
Oh, wow. You won't do the show just because of the
Yeah,
gum?
and guess what? I'll play all the other improvs. There are no consequences
Right.
because I make you guys so fucking much money.
And this attitude is what needs to change.
No,
No,
let's
because
get in,
not
let's,
only-
let's
not
get in
only-
the scene.
not
Stay in the
only-
scene. Stay in the scene.
Okay.
Stay in the scene.
I think you're super disrespectful.
Yeah.
I think that's really
How
rude.
about this as disrespectful? I could call all the powers that be, Judy Brown, all the people I can, right, who have anything to do with Levity Live or the improv, and you'll not work here again.
Let me. Okay. And that's fine. And you
Because
can do that.
I'm
And
a
here's
nice person.
Here's what I'll offer
and
you.
I only ask for
You're not
10
a nice
things.
person.
I just only asked for 10
You're not
things.
a nice person because we didn't get you gum, and now you're throwing a fit about not going on stage because you're a fucking baby. Now act like a fucking adult. Now act like a fucking adult and go do your goddamn bullshit comedy bit that isn't that fucking funny because you'll burn out in fucking 10 years. You're dog shit as a comic. I've seen 30,000 of you pieces of shit come and go. This thing doesn't last. You mean nothing. Go do your jokes, bitch, or go back to LA. Fuck off! That's what I would do.
Wow, that really got to you, huh?
No, but that's what people like that need to hear. You're not important, bitch. You mean nothing. You will go away. Your comedy thing that you think is so important is fleeting, bitch. You're a fleeting thing. They all quit. They all die. You go away. Your little fucking gum that has nothing to do with your bad act is worthless and meaningless like you. So shut the fuck up. Go do your jokes, take your money, and go back to your fucking house. And fuck off. That's what I would say.
Wow.
And if a comedy club,
I gotcha.
and if a comedy club had that kind of owner and manager, I
Yeah.
would respect the fuck out of them. Because
It
anyone
would close in 2 weeks.
No, it wouldn't. Because top owners, they know how to treat talent well without being disrespected. Wendy at Comedy Works would never put up with you treating her staff like shit. Never. If you fucked with her, she'd go, bitch, you're out. You'll never come back.
Yeah.
You treat someone in their staff like shit, bye, bitch. You don't come back to my club. Because every other comic who does treat people well will keep coming back and will do fine without you. This little girl that you're talking about who means nothing in the grand scheme of things, there's thousands of other better comics. Bye. You don't come back to my club. Bye.
I love it. I got to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Didn't I get you? I got you there.
That's how I feel.
I know.
That's how I feel
And
about
that's
that.
all I wanted to do with that story. Is
Was
to get
piss
you
me
there.
off.
Is to get you there.
I don't like people that do shit like that.
I know.
I do fucking arenas with Joe Rogan. I've never, ever once seen him complain about what's in the fucking green room. Never. Guess what? When we show up, he's had the same rider for 20 fucking years. He doesn't even care what's in there. They'll go, Joe, we got you the deli meat and the Sam Adams. Can I get you guys anything else? And he'll go, no, man, we're good. We usually don't even fucking touch the shit in the. It usually gets untouched unless someone comes in after the show and goes, "Hey, can I grab a Red Bull or can I have a whatever?" And he goes, "Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter."
I did a show
Real comics
I know.
don't
I did
care.
a show once. It was a theater show in. I can't tell you who was involved, but they wouldn't let me in the green room. There were just too many people.
The headliner wouldn't let.
No, it was 6. It was like one of those shows where it was 6 comics and stuff.
Oh, right.
And it was just so many people, and I just hung out just outside in this alleyway on a stool, smoking a cigarette.
They wouldn't let you in because
No, they did. They would, but it was so many people. It was so congested, and I remember them coming out going. Someone working for the theater goes, "Can I find you another? I'm fine back here."
But you weren't. But didn't it bother you?
No.
That didn't hurt. That didn't bother you to know that like you couldn't be there with your peers. That's disrespectful,
bro. I have a story that I can't
say it.
I know, but I can't. I don't want to get this person in trouble.
Say it.
This is gonna drive you crazy, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I want to hear it.
There's a kid that opened for me, and he goes, and they're doing a documentary about his life.
Yeah.
So I was playing the Ontario Improv. And
gosh, that burp. Woof.
Yeah.
Comes through clear.
It's nice. So he comes to the Ontario Improv and he goes, he brings in a crew of 5 or 6 people.
What do you mean? Friends?
No, they're shooting a documentary about him.
Oh, okay.
So he's sitting in the green room, and then they all order from the restaurant. They're all eating in there.
Yeah, the server comes in, they go, "Can I get you guys anything?"
And they're all drinking drinks, and then they're shooting.
Sure.
And I walked in there, I was just like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "Just shooting, man." Okay, can you, hey, and then he goes, "Hey, man, we're shooting, can you close the door?"
And he's opening for you.
Yeah. I go, "Okay." And I closed the door, and I just sat in the hallway in the back.
It's your green room.
I know.
Why wouldn't you say, "You guys just can't shoot in here"? Did they ask you or talk to you about it?
And then I remember at the end of the night, the manager was like, "Dude, they spent like $1,800 worth of fucking
food and
drinks." I could just take it out of my thing.
You paid for that?
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Well, he was dying.
But he's not dead, is he?
No.
So you should send him a bill.
I know.
That is not okay.
I know, but he was dying. Apparently, from what I heard, that's why I did it. I go, he's dying.
Yeah, but people need to know that stuff's not okay.
And I want to go to him now and go, "Hey, man, I thought you were supposed to be dead." You know, he's like, "Nah, it hasn't."
You were supposed to die.
You were supposed to fucking die, man.
Well, if you don't die, I'm gonna want $1,800 back.
Yeah. Just the people's,
God, you got me with that story. You got me.
I did?
It just gets me amped up about people who have attitudes in this business for no reason.
Oh, well, you know what's worse is Eddie Griffin's thing. You know his.
No.
Eddie Griffin has a thing is every show, you need to give me number size 11 Nike shoes, brand new, before every show.
Why?
That's just in his writer.
They buy him shoes?
Yeah. But then what happened was this is when he was at his height. And over the years, he would do the road and people would get it for him. And then one day, some club owner said, "Nah."
Yeah, that's correct.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, because the shoes don't have anything to do with anything.
He's like, "Yeah, man, but it's in my rider." And they're like, "Nah, you're not drawing."
Yeah.
You know.
You didn't sell out the room.
Yeah, and also it's ridiculous. So apparently now he gets only 1 pair for the whole weekend.
That's so stupid.
I know.
But why? See, that the nerve of people that think they can ask for it. And the problem is, if he did something great, if behind the scenes we found out he gave those shoes away to people in need, I would fucking love it.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Yeah.
He just wants to take advantage of it, the system. Steve McQueen, he would ask, "Are you sleeping?"
No, I'm
Come on.
so tired, dude. Go ahead.
Be real.
I swear to God, I'm listening.
Steve McQueen would ask for the wardrobes in every movie he ever did. Okay? People would say, "Well, why do you want all the clothes?" And they used to make fun of him because he would take men's clothes, women's clothes, and they're like, "Why? What's his deal? Like, that's weird." They would label it as strange. Steve McQueen was an orphan, and little did those people know, Steve McQueen would take all those clothes that he would ended up getting from wardrobe if they said yes, and he would go to orphanages and donate the clothes to make sure that those kids had new clothes. More particularly, Hollywood clothes from a guy that they
Really?
admire.
So he's an adult.
Yeah.
And he's a lawyer in a movie.
It's not just
and he
his
wears a
clothes.
fucking lawyer suit on.
A
and
lawyer
he
suit.
goes to the fucking orphanage and go, "Here's a full-grown men's fucking business suit.
Steve McQueen was 5'2", 100 pounds.
Yeah.
He was the average size of a
Why do you
14-year-old
make up?
boy.
Why do you make up stories?
That's a true story. Steve McQueen used to go.
He does a period piece. You know what I mean? Yeah. Here's a medieval armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Wear
don't-
that.
You don't think a kid at the orphanage wants to walk around in chain link armor?
Get your shit together, man.
Get my shit together?
I'm just trying to provoke you.
You're trying to piss me the fuck off.
I'm getting there.
You
I'm
already
getting
did.
you there.
The story already got me.
Yeah, I'm getting you there. I love it.
You're battling me.
I know.
Can we say rest in peace to Regis Philbin?
Who's that?
Regis died. Regis Philbin died. Regis? Regis, Kelly Lee, Regis, really? Regis from the morning show.
He's like a newscaster? I don't know about newscasters.
Regis? Do you know who Regis is?
No.
Regis Philbin? Regis Philbin? He died. You know Regis. You've never seen this guy, Bob? You've never seen Regis Philbin? He did the morning show or whatever?
I don't know a lot of newscasters. I know who,
It says he's the hardest working man in show business.
Wolf Blitzer.
He holds the Guinness World Record for most hours on U.S. television.
I don't know him. I know Wolf Blitzer.
Holds the Guinness World Record for most hours on U.S. fucking television. You'd never heard of this guy? Regis Philbin, Regis and Kelly Lee. I'm losing my shit. You know who he is.
I really don't know who he is. Why are you trying to shame me?
Wait, no, you have to. It's
Is he in movie? Was he in a movie? I watch movies.
No, he's like on TV every day.
If he died, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
God bless you.
Him.
Him, I mean. Was he good, though?
He was so lovable.
Oh.
Jimmy Kimmel put up a picture on his Instagram of them kissing on the mouth. It was really funny.
Don't know him.
Jimmy Kimmel, you know.
I know who Regis Philbin is.
Son of a bitch. I knew you knew.
I know, but that was fun, though.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, dude. I love you, man. I really am.
That's so sad. He
when
died.
we were in the trip, right? I turned to she doesn't remember, but I turned to Kalila and go, "Oh, Regis Philbin just died."
So
Yeah,
sad.
So sad. But he was 88.
Gun
I'm about
da-
to turn 89 next
Gunned
month.
down in his prime.
Yeah.
He was a shootout. Dude, that's how he died.
he didn't.
Yeah, no, seriously. It was a gun shootout. You don't know that? He died at a shootout.
He didn't.
Yes, he did.
I
Bob.
read.
He did.
I fucking read it. If it was a gun shootout,
What?
it would be all over the news.
What?
Thank you for being a bad friend.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
White dude and Asian dude.